Today we're going to look at how to create a line graph using Hub. First thing you need to do is log into Hub and click on the little waffle that comes up at the top of the page. When you click on that, find J2E and J2 Launch will pop up on your screen. What I'd like you to do first is click on J2 Data, and when you have, you'll find this screen. Now we're going to be looking at two different types of line graphs, or two different ways of making them. The first one is the most simple way. So if you click on this chart here, this will pop up on your screen. What I'd like you to do first is find this button here, which is months. And when you click on that, you'll see that the graph is already populated. You've got this left column and this right column here, which you can change. The left column relates to the x-axis across the bottom. The right column relates to the y-axis. Now when we're thinking about line graphs, we need to remember that a line graph shows how something is changing over a period of time. So it could be temperature in degrees, it could be speed, it could be the growth of something. It's totally up to you, as long as it changes over time. Now what you need to do on this graph here in the table, the left column is the x-axis. So if I'm doing months of the year, then that would possibly be, I could type in months of the year. And if I click off, it'll pop at the bottom here. Now for the one we did just now was rainfall in centimeters, but we could also put average. Oh, I've written Aberday. Thinking of Aberday. Average temperature, and I could put degrees Celsius in brackets. If I click off, then it shows me there. And basically all we need to do then is input the numbers into the fields, and the graph will automatically populate itself as you're going through. Now to do this activity, you could look online and find out what the actual average temperature is of each month, or you could make it up. That's totally up to you. So yeah, that's basically how you do this simple format here. And to get your final product, it might be best to click off table, so you can just get the graph. And if you type in what it is, average temperature, can't spell, line graph, and you can actually save that to your J2E account then. So click save, and that's automatically saved. So that's how you do it on JIT. That's quite a basic version. Let's come out of that for a second, and we're going to go to now database. So I'm going to click on database, and I'm going to show you the one that I've already made. So I'm going to go into define. As you can see, I've already populated this, and all we've got here is all these different fields. The first field is your title of what that box is about. So in this one we've got the temperature, and we've got time of day, and then we've got type. Now for this activity, text is all we need. In this drop down menu, you've got lots of different things which you can use in a different project where you're looking at something else. I know we've used them before when we've made fact files. We've changed it to multi-line or number and things like that. But just for a line graph, you can text is plenty, it's fine. The only other thing you need to make sure you've got is the units column filled in, so it's got what you're measuring in. Now as you can see, I've got 4 different boxes here. I've created 4 boxes. Now to do add field, sorry, so all you need to do is add this field here, and it'll automatically pop one underneath the next row. So do as many as you want. And once you've done that part, move on to form. So if I click on form, here you can see all of those fields I put in at the start are on my left, and here's where I start putting in the information. Be careful not to put the information in the define boxes. Don't put any information in these or in the default, because that will actually appear in this column all the way through. So once you put all your information in the fields here, click on save and then add new record. I will say, once you've done this define stage, it will J2E will prompt you to press the save button at the top. Save as something, maybe the title of what this line graph's about, press save and then move on. So when you go into form, you can fill them in, add new record, and once you've added all your records, you can go to table and it'll show you all of those records on one page. So these are all the ones that I've done. It doesn't take too long if your computer's not slow like mine. But yeah, once you're done then, you can then go to chart. And this is where we can see your line graph in more detail. So let's go to the chart. Like we said before, across the bottom, we want the time of day. So we go to the x-axis, time of day. And in the y-axis, this is where you're going to put in all those things that change over time. So temperature. And straight away, it populates it just like that. And it looks great. So put all three in. There we go. Nice and clear. Now, if I wanted to see that even more clearly, I can press that button and it'll make it nice and big. And I can go through each one and see what the temperature is for each time. Or I can click off and I can show a 3D style, which is sort of turns it on the side a bit. And I can even change the color of the lines too. So have a little play, have a little go. Make your own up, make a similar one. You can make a totally different one. But have a little go and then send me a picture of what you've done, maybe writing some questions about it as well, showing that you've had a little look at the graph and had a go at making questions. So yeah, enjoy, and I look forward to seeing what you do.